Well, Susan Sullivan is a law and politics professor at Temple University and joins us now live from Philadelphia. Thank you very much for joining us. Trump's problems appear to be multiplying and he appears rattled today. Is the reality of this all getting to the former president?
Well, it appeared that way. As you say, he did seem rattled. He has 4 criminal cases. He has this civil case. He's trying to run a presidential campaign. And he does seem, his tone was very angry, very aggressive. He's hurling accusations. He's hurling abuse, he's calling people names, he's alleging corruption, he's alleging, as he often does, that this is a witch hunt, this is politically motivated. But I do think he did appear, as we saw just now, he did appear, as you say, rattled. He appeared to be angry. He did not come across as calm and collected at all.
And he says he is the victim in all of this, and this is actually, in fact, a political witch hunt to stop his chances of running next year. Could he be right?
Well, we've heard this from Donald Trump repeatedly. He does like to play the victim card, and this kind of event, the bringing him into court, charging him with the criminal indictments, this civil case, that plays into what's been described as his persecution complex. Whether it impacts his chances for election, right now it appears that this rhetoric about this being a witch hunt, being politically motivated, this is how Joe Biden and the Democrats are campaigning against him. That plays very well with his base. His poll numbers are very high. He has not yet been officially determined to be the candidate who will run against Joe Biden, but it's pretty much a done deal. And polls show that if the election took place today between Trump and Biden, it's neck and neck. So I think this kind of witch hunt, as he calls it, this proceedings that he alleges are corrupt, with a judge that's already made up his mind, that does play into his political base. So I don't think that it really harms his campaign. In fact, the angrier he gets, the more self-righteous he becomes in the face of these charges. I think that actually right now is helping his political campaign.
But it could well harm his business empire for him and his family.
Absolutely. The stakes are really high here. He has amassed a vast empire, a real estate empire, and that's his whole identity is tied up in his business success, his wealth, his power. And so this is undermining that. This is suggesting that essentially he inflated the value of his assets. He inflated his wealth. And frankly, if you are a savvy business person, you don't get yourself into this kind of trouble. You don't need to engage in what they've alleged is fraudulent behavior. So yes, this could certainly impact not only his image, but his ability to do business in New York. The fine that Letitia James is seeking is $250 million. In the grand scheme of Trump's wealth, that's not going to harm him. But losing the ability to really stay in control of his business enterprise, that is going to be a significant blow if he is taken out of that very powerful role. That will significantly impact his business enterprises.
All right, Susan Sullivan joining us live from Philadelphia. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.